Hey guys and gals, what's going on? Dan the Man coming at you from the 60s Rule Channel. And we got a little update over here on the Scale Build of Gentlemen, hosted by Paul over there at Styrene Relics. And yeah, there's been a little change in plans over here. I initially was going to start out with this kit over here, the Lindbergh custom coffin, but due to the fact that this build, the rules require at least one body modification, and I figured this thing's already modified and there's nothing that I can really do to this body to modify it. I was thinking about chopping it, but you can see the driver's head is practically hitting the roof, and I just wanted to do this kit justice. So I'm going to save this for a later date. I'm going to build this box stock the way it was intended to. So with that being said, what we're going to do over here, I went to a show a couple of weeks ago and I bought a bag of parts, and in one of those bags was this 32 body, and it had the radiator and it's painted a different color, which is okay with me because the story behind this is the guy is putting his race car together using all different parts. So we're going to use that. It's got a little patina on it, so we're going to stick with that. And it came with the chassis, and I made a few modifications to the chassis. There was a broken spring in the front over here, so I fixed that. And I found in my parts box, I found a floor pan, so that works out pretty well. And also, I don't know if you can see it on the bottom, I removed the molded in exhaust system over there. So to cover that up, I cut these little aluminum panels out, and what I use for that is just an aluminum can, guys. You take an aluminum can and you cut it out, and you'd be surprised what you can use this for in your modeling, you know. So let me see if I can do a little mock-up for you here. So this panel's going to go here like that, and we got the second one's going to go in here like that. You see that? And we'll just have to pretend that the guy bought this old 32 Ford that had a lot of rust and rot, so the floorboards were shot, so he had to put patch panels in there. So basically that's what it's gonna look like, something like that. So once we glue that all in there, that'll look nice, and then we'll put a little patina on it. So yeah. And as far as the body's concerned, you remember that video I just made for you guys, that little tutorial on how to do louvers? So yeah, that came out really nice. And I found a firewall in my parts box, so I glued that in. And I had to make a little modification over here because I got a 3D printed engine, which I'll show you in a little bit. And also we put some rust and rot over there. We're going to paint this eventually, but you know, I'm going to make sure that, you know, we get a little patina on there too, and all those rust holes will be taken care of. All right, we're going to highlight those with some, you know, weathering techniques. So we got some more right over there on the fenders. The only thing I need here is a dash. So I still got to go through my parts box. I got to get a dash and a steering wheel, and that's about it for the interior. And then I put a panel over here and the back over there just to cover up that area. Then I put a little lip on here, and I'll show you what I did. I didn't want to make this a roadster because if you make it a roadster, then you got to put a 3-point roll cage in there. Those are the rules. So what I did was I found this roof from the C cab, from the fruit wagon. Also, I took this windshield out, and actually I cut the top portion out. And yeah, it came from this guy over here. Had a lot of leftover parts, so I took this section over here. So that's basically going to sit like that. See if I can do a little mock-up for you there. That's going to sit in there like that. So once that's all glued in, it'll look nice. And then the windshield's going to go somewhere in there like that. So once that's all glued in and painted, it'll look nice. So yeah, it's coming along, guys. And I found some wheels. I went to my parts box and I saw, what was it, an AMT parts pack? I think that's where I got these from. Yeah, so these little skinnies are going to go in the front. Then I found these cool little like truck tires, got a nice tread on it for the back because this thing's going to be in the sand, right? So that's going to go something like that. There you go. That's going to look pretty cool. So we got the wheel and tire package all straightened out. I found some seats in my parts box too and put some little supports underneath there. So this way, you know, it looks like it's doing something in there. So we got that going on. A couple of seats. And let me show you this engine over here. This is a Texas 3D Customs printed engine. I had to remove a little bit of the tail shaft over here just to make it fit because that's, oh, there goes my panels. That's going to go right about there. Okay. So that fits in there real nice. And I also drilled the holes out for the spark plug wires. So we're going to put a distributor over there in the front. And let's see what else. Oh, I made these mounts over here. Scratch built those motor mounts. So now the engine's got something to sit on. And what else we got here? Oh, yeah. This is the guy I get these engines from. This guy, man, I'm telling you. Do yourselves a favor. Just go over there and check him out, man. Charles Estes, Texas 3D Customs. He's got some awesome 3D engines. And when they come to you, they're all the material has been taken off. They're all clean. They're ready to assemble. They're not on those supports. All right, he gives you a nice clean engine. So go check him out. And also, I got door cards I made up. And yeah, okay, where'd you get that material from? Well, let me show you what I did. You know what this is, guys? Take a guess. Well, actually, before I retired, in the upstairs office, they had these vertical blinds, and some of them just fell off, and they were going to throw them out. And I took one, and they're like 6-foot sections, and I said, hey, wait a minute, you know what? This is plastic, and it's flexible, you know? Maybe I could use it for something. So I took a big piece of this home, and I just cut it into sections, put it in my drawer, and I've been using this ever since. I use this for tonneau covers, and you know, possibilities are endless, man. You can use it for just about anything. So I cut some door cards out and I scribed some lines in there for where the door openings are. So this is going to work out pretty good. I mean, you know, you can paint this, so you can do anything you want with it, really. So guys, never throw anything out, man. You never know when you might be able to use it for something, you know. Yeah, it's got a little pattern on it there. See that? Pretty cool. All right, what else here's the manifold and carb setup for that 3D printed engine. Let me see if I can, is it going to zoom in? It's really, really nicely detailed. Let me take it off this alligator clip here. How cool is that, guys? Look at it. Look at all the detail on that thing. It's even got fuel lines in there. And this is going to be a lot of fun to detail by hand. I love doing this stuff, boy, I'll tell you. So yeah, we got that going on, and we got a couple of headers I found in my parts box that'll fit a flathead. So I don't know if I'm going to leave a little patina on there or paint them aluminum or black. I don't know how I'm going to paint them yet, but these are the headers we're going to be using. So, all right, guys, that's about it. And hope you enjoyed the video, and we're going to get cracking on this thing, and we'll see what happens. I seen all your other guys out there, boy. I tell you, it's some of those builds are really, really cool, man. I'm telling you, I'm really loving this group build. So yeah, all right, guys. You take care, be safe, and keep on building.